Welcome to Mind Your Business Business Bites. Grab your lunch and a friend and share this out. Let's dive into information that is going to build your business. I really hope that you've enjoyed our guests so far. And I have an amazing lineup of people coming to you this month. You will not be disappointed. I'm so excited for you to meet other business owners and how they can support you as you build your business. I'm so excited. But today, we're going to talk about something that can profoundly impact your business: coaching. But this isn't about fluffy ideas or vague advice. I'm talking about coaching backed by real results, proven strategies, and hard data. So let's dive in. Studies show that businesses that work with coaches report an average ROI of 500%. Let that sink in for a minute. No, that was not a misquote. 500%. That's massive. So coaching is a strategic investment that gives you clarity, tools, and accountability that you need to accelerate growth. So today, I'll share 5 compelling reasons why you should work with a business coach, which is supported by research and data to show you how coaching can transform your business. Before we jump in, though, by a show of thumbs up in the comments, how many of you have considered working with a coach? Give me your thumbs up. Tell me that you've thought about working with a coach. Either a life coach, a business coach, transformation coach, career coach, any type of coach. Awesome. Now, currently, put a heart in the comments if you are currently working with a coach. Put a heart in the comments if you're currently working with a coach. That's so amazing. Hopefully, you'll be able to see the power of coaching after this business fight. So the first reason why is a proven track record of success. So let's start with one of the most important factors when deciding to work with a coach: results. According to the International Coach Federation, 86% of companies report that they recouped their investment in coaching. On top of that, 96% of clients say they would work with their coach again. These numbers matter because they show that coaching is a proven pathway to success. And I bring 25 years of corporate experience, and I've helped small businesses achieve, on average, a 30% increase in revenue within their first year of coaching. These aren't just statistics. They're real businesses, real people, and that's real transformation. So let me share a quick story. One of my clients, a small business owner in the janitorial space, came to me struggling with revenue and inefficient processes. So within 3 months, we implemented workable strategies and revenue jumped by 15%. And the revenue was already with existing customers, not new customers. So we're just looking at the revenue increase of 15% with existing customers. Typically, we look at annual numbers. That's what I like to do, is I will assess a client after 12 months. But this is just 1 quarter. So that's the power of coaching. Think about what they will see when we look at their annual numbers in 12 months. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about your own business. What would a 30% growth in revenue look like for you? Just jot it in the comments. What would a 30% growth in revenue look like for you? Now, I also want you to consider that maybe you say, well, I don't really have a business and I'm here because I want to do a career shift or I want to look at just different things. Like, can coaching help me? Absolutely. I have coaches that have a various portfolio of different clients. So I have career coaches and life coaches and grief coaches and trauma coaches, all available to assist you, even if it's not for the business side. So, coaching is amazing, and you will still see growth in your overall performance, whether it's career driven, it's you want to change careers, maybe. There's always growth that comes with coaching. Now, the second reason you need to look at hiring a coach is customized strategy for your business. Now, here's a key point that I'm sure is like, yeah, I knew that, right? Every business is different. So, what works for one company might not work for another, which is why I tailor my approach to your specific needs. A recent survey found that 67% of business owners cited customized strategies as the most valuable part of coaching. One size fits all solutions don't work for everyone. When you work with me, we dive deep into your business model, your market, and your challenges to craft strategies that drive results for you. So, I once worked with a retail business and they had to pivot during the pandemic. The owner felt overwhelmed and lost as to how to move forward when everyone was shutting down. So we developed a tailored strategy that leveraged e-commerce solutions and her social media channels, resulting in a successful launch and client retention. She saw a 40% increase in sales when others took a loss. These are the kinds of practical, targeted solutions that I deliver. Now, what is the one area in your business where you feel you could benefit from a more personalized strategy? Just think about that for a moment. What's the one area in your business where you feel you could benefit from a more personalized strategy? And just drop your comments in the chat. I would love to hear them all. I want us to conversate here today. So just drop them in the comments. And I also want you to think about, while we're talking about businesses here, but I do understand that there might be other people listening to this. When I'm asking these questions, if you don't have a business, I would simply say, what is one area in your life or in your current position or in your job where you feel you could benefit from a more personalized strategy? Because at the end of the day, we need to have a strategy for everything that we do. So put that in the comments because I do want to hear from you and I want to address any of your concerns. So the third reason is objective, unbiased perspective. As business owners, we sometimes get too close to action. It's easy to miss red flags or ignore opportunities for growth. That's why having a coach who offers an outside, unbiased perspective is so valuable. Research from the Manchester Consulting Group found that executives who worked with coaches saw a 53% improvement in productivity and a 61% improvement in job satisfaction. I'm here to challenge your assumptions, help you see blind spots, and offer new ideas that you may not have yet considered. So one of my clients in the retail space was convinced she needed to focus entirely on product development. She wanted to create and build out more product, different lines of product to bring in diverse clientele. But after some objective analysis, I helped her realize that she needed to reduce products that were not selling as fast and focus on customer follow-up and retention. And this provided her with an increase of about 25% in her reoccurring clients. So just by making some tweaks and realizing you don't have to open it up to everybody. Now, there may be times when you need additional products. But in this case, the strategy did not mean let's keep building out. The strategy was let's focus on what's really, really working well. And then let's focus on our customer follow-up and retention. So that was an amazing statistic for her. Have you ever experienced a situation where an outside perspective revealed something you had missed? Let's hear it in the comments. I'm so eager to hear this. I know for me, even personally, when I work with my life coach or when I work with my business coach, this is stuff that they pick up that I miss. So it's always important to have that other set of eyes and ears helping you with your business. Now, the fourth thing is accountability for consistent progress. Now, let's talk about one of the most overlooked aspects of coaching. It's accountability. According to research, 76% of small business owners say working with a coach has helped them set clearer goals and stay accountable. It's one thing to have a great strategy, but executing it is where the magic happens. So as your coach, I'm here to keep you on track and ensure that the strategies we design together are consistently implemented. I want to say that again, that the strategies we design together are consistently implemented, not just implemented once, but consistently implemented. Business owners who have coaches are 70% more likely to achieve their performance goals. So I had a client in the janitorial space, as I mentioned before, and they really struggled with team engagement, communication, and employee attendance. And so we created a structured plan, and through weekly check-ins with their coach, which was me, right? Weekly check-ins, weekly team catch-ups. So they were bringing their team together, having accountability with their team, having accountability with me. And then twice a week, I would send text messages to check in. My clients saw a 90% increase in employee attendance, team engagement, and their communication skyrocketed. So where there were challenges in the office that they didn't feel like there was communication, it all switched. And then there was a 90% increase in employee attendance, team engagement, and communication, which is incredible. And by the way, that was done in 2 months. So while we'll track it over a 12-month period and we'll be able to look at further statistics, that is a great progress report in 2 months. So how many of you have had goals that, slipped through the cracks because you didn't have somebody holding you accountable? I have people that whether I want them to or not, they hold me accountable, and it helps me. Being accountable to somebody else, being accountable to yourself, and being accountable to your business is so, so important. And by hiring a coach, you now have a support system that's going to walk with you through the cultivation of your goals. So I want you to remember, as you're putting in the comments, how many of you have had goals that slip through the cracks? Accountability is key. So the fifth thing I want you to remember is continuous improvement and adaptability. And we all know in today's rapidly changing business environment, adaptability is crucial. So a Deloitte report found that 94% of business leaders believe that agility and adaptability are key to success. 94% of business leaders believe that agility and adaptability are keys to success. Business coaching isn't just about solving today's challenges, It's about preparing you for future growth and equipping you to pivot when necessary. I work with clients to build systems that enable continuous improvements so they can stay ahead of industry trends and market shifts. And one thing that I love doing with my clients, and I do it quite often, is I actually have them show me their SWOT analysis. So we do SWOT analysis to go through and identify what are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Because as we look at industry trends and market shifts and political changes and all of those compiled together, improvement and adaptability is key. Nobody could have foretold what was going to happen with the pandemic. And all of a sudden, people were unable to pivot their businesses. People lost their businesses. It's so crucial that you have forward thinking and look for continuous improvement and ways that you can become more adaptable and change. Technology is a big piece of that. How are you utilizing technology? That is big. You really need to consider that as you go through the process. So I want you to consider that it is so crucial when you're looking at how to be adaptable and agility in this time and market space. And so I know that one of the things, as I shared with you before, one of the things that I was able to do was really help my client pivot into an e-commerce situation so that she wouldn't lose her business. And that's critical. Understanding the technology, how to use the technology, what is the ramp up time of that? What is it going to look like? All of that is critical to your success. And so I want you to remember that. Now, let me just ask you this. How ready do you feel to adapt to a sudden change in the industry? Really consider where you're at with that. And then I want to just have you put it in the comments. How adaptable do you think you are and equipped to be adaptable in the time of uncertain changes? Just put those in the comments because I want to see where people are at in this process and how they're adapting. So I know that, the numbers say you'll gain, right? The numbers say you'll gain, but really, what are the benefits of coaching? So here's what's in it for you. Clarity and focus. First thing, clarity and focus. 80% of clients report increased clarity on business goals. Clarity is key. So many people don't have clarity, and that is part of the challenges that they face. That's part of their challenges because they don't have clarity, and clarity is key. The second thing is increased confidence. So, a study by Harvard found that 60% of business leaders felt more confident when they were working with a coach. Don't you know that you always feel more confident when you have somebody walking alongside of you and helping you become successful? It's increased confidence, and you can't put a number on that. But Harvard Business School says that 60% of business leaders found that they felt more confident. Scalability. Businesses that work with coaches grow at a rate 3 times faster than those that don't. You are ready to grow and scale when you're working with a coach versus those that don't. 3 times faster. What would that do for you if your business became 3 times faster in the growing component of it, if you grew 3 times faster than a competitor, what does that look like for you? What independence comes with that? Improved performance. Coaching leads to an average of 25% improvement in personal performance and 22% increase in profitability. So as you're working with a coach, you're going to see an improvement in personal performance and in profitability. Work-life balance. This is huge for entrepreneurs. I wish I could help entrepreneurs really understand the importance of a work-life balance. And I know that a lot of us, when we're working as entrepreneurs, it's not that easy because we're doing everything, especially if you're just building your business, right? As a solopreneur, you're doing all of the things. You don't necessarily have a team. And then as you begin to scale and grow, you have a team, but it doesn't mean that you now have work-life balance all the time. But when you're able to work with a coach, it helps you to have a better work-life balance because we teach you boundaries. We work through how to create boundaries. What is a safe boundary? What is it going to look like? How do you prepare your team to make sure that if you don't show up, it's okay. The business is going to continue. Work-life balance, putting systems in place that streamline your processes. Your systems are critical. Streamline your processes, right? That allows you to work better and reduce stress. So in closing, the data and the results speak for themselves. Business coaching is not just about advice. It's about transformation. It's about helping you achieve your potential, scale your business, and reach your goals faster and more efficiently. If you're ready to make the leap and invest in your success, I'm here to help guide you through the process and on your journey. So for those of you that are interested in exploring how coaching can work for your business, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Let's make a next step together. Your business and your future depend on it. And I will put my calendar link in the comments. You can DM me if you prefer to DM me, but let's get time on the calendar scheduled so that we can find the proper strategies to help you grow your business. All right. Don't forget, if you're interested, put a comment in here. I'll send you the link. I'll try to add the link as well to the comments. So come back and take a look. Make sure it's there. I'll get it out to you. I want to be here to make you a success. It's so, so important that you become a success story. The world's waiting on you. The world's waiting on your products, and they're waiting for you to be the success that you have hoped and dreamed of. So let me walk with you on this journey, and we'll work together. I do a free consultation. So there's no money, no strings attached. We have a conversation, see if we're a good fit together, what your goals are, how we could work together, and we go from there. All right. So I hope you all found this beneficial, that you've enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying our Mind Your Business Bites. I cannot wait for next week. I am going to have a branding specialist on the line next week. Her name is Susan Small. If you have not met her or not aware of her, her information will be linked. There are flyers going out. You do not want to miss this conversation. She is an amazing woman, and I personally work with her. As I've said before, I've vetted everybody. I've worked with them, and most of them I have personal relationships with because we work so well together. So meet me same time here next week for Mind Your Business Bites. Thank you.